Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we proudly present our spectacular show of podcast magic and imagination full of Disney wonder, news, and pop culture. It's the Main Street Electrical Podcast with Jenn Dave and David Dollar.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Dave.
Merry Christmas in July.
Merry Christmas from the Main Street Electrical Podcast. Ow.
It's halfway to holidays. So we're going to do a Christmas episode today, halfway to holidays. We're going to be talking about all the Christmas stuff coming. La, la, la. Fa, ra, 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 ra. I feel like I just got canceled. I feel like I just got canceled by doing that line.
But listen, I'm sorry. I'll be mad if they cancel the Christmas Story because I love that movie.
I mean, it's the fact that it's our generation that when you go fa, ra, 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 people know exactly what you're talking about.
You know exactly. Everyone's like, Christmas Story.
You find your average 16-year-old TikToker and do that, and they're going to be like, that's offensive to me. I don't like it, but yeah. But deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rah, rah, rah. Jingle bell. I love that.
I love that whole scene is hilarious.
Do you watch it 24 hours or do you have it on?
We do have it on.
Yeah.
Typically we do have it on in the in the house for the 24
hours. We turn it on in the house. I think I watch it collectively maybe a total of twice over a period of like a day and a half. Just a bit here and a bit there and a bit here. As I'm walking by, I'll stop.
Very rarely the whole way through anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's been like 10 years since I've watched it front to back.
We went to the Christmas Story house though, which is near us.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like they have it all staged and set up, and we have picture of Brady under.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like like little what's Ralphie's little brother?
Randy.
Yeah, Randy under the sink. Like,
did you stick your tongue on the fireman's or the flagpole?
No, we did not. Because that's at the school. Although we
do
where the school is
right.
So yeah, but we saw the Chinese restaurant. We saw the Bumpus's house. We saw all that. Yeah,
that's awesome. As you're like, Brady, help me! The bell rang. The bell rang, and he runs off. The bell rang. So, Jen, how did you Disney this week?
Oh, this week? Well, I'm Disneying currently by wearing my Minnie Mouse shirt that I got, 2-3 trips ago, question mark. But I also booked my airfare for an upcoming November travel. So
nice. Very cool. So, yeah, we have October coming up. We all are going down for the 50th. I ordered my 50th shirt. Not my, I've ordered 50 shirts and this is number 50 on the list. Maybe. My 50th shirt. It's this black shirt. Okay. And it's almost a little gaudy. I would never wear this anywhere but Disney. But it's got the castle and Epcot, the tree all over it. It's got little hearts on it too. But I mean, it's got the 50th written all over it. Basically, it's awesome. Made for the 50th. So I'm going to be sporting that on October 1st. I'm really excited about this. And this is one of those shirts that I'm going to get. And Stephanie's going to be like, really? Absolutely. Really? Absolutely. I'm totally wearing it. And the pre-show, Steph and I were actually in here talking to you, and you got to see our little Tigger fanny pack that I'm going to hopefully I will totally sport that in October if I can wear it.
You know what? I probably won't even make fun of you because he was really cute. So.
We have a little Tigger fanny pack that we both wore, or actually she wore early on, and not able to wear it as much anymore. I actually tried it on just now, a little while ago.
Yes,
and it buckled. A little tight, real tight, but it buckled. But that does mean in a couple of months, I'm going to be able to wear my Tigger fanny pack, which is going to be awesome. Because that's what I do. That's what I do. Jen, how are you? You're back from the travel agents conferencey thing, the I'm More Important Than You conference that you had.
Oh, my goodness. I am back, though. Yes, I am. And
did we learn anything?
I've definitely met some great new vendors to help out our clients, and just made a lot of good connections. It's always a great conference, very tiring, very busy.
Yep.
I did get to see a little bit of Adventures by Disney. They pixie dusted my table, which was lovely.
Nice.
So yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And now, have you seen Black Widow?
I have not had time to see
Jen,
Black Widow.
You are going to love Black Widow. It is, and we'll do a quick review. This is not even on the list of things we're going to talk about, but do a quick review. It's set between Civil War and Infinity War. So she returns home at the very beginning of the movie. Now, I'm not spoiling anything for anybody, but the very beginning of the movie is taking place right after the events of Civil War. Thunderbolt Ross has come in. He's trying to arrest her, and he makes the mention that Sam Wilson and Ant-Man and Hawkeye have all been arrested because we see them at the end of at the end of Civil War. They're in the prisons. Well, they've been arrested, and and we have to arrest you too. And so she takes off and she escapes.
Right.
And it goes into the whole family dynamic. She meets her family again, and blah blah blah. And the villain is a little unusual. Taskmaster is the villain. When you find out who the villain is, it's a little twist there. You might see it coming. I kind of did. There's some parts of it that are kind of cheesy. A little bit of like, oh, so this is the MacGuffin that we're doing here.
Okay.
But the movie is good enough that it overcomes all of that. The action is great. It really sets up Natasha as really this amazing, talented, bad A character that you don't get to see, because sometimes in the other movies she's overshadowed by Captain America and Iron Man and Thor, and she's part of the group.
To me.
But here she's not overshadowed at all. She's like the main. Florence Pugh is her sister, Alenia, and I love Florence Pugh. She's great.
Yeah, she's
great in this, and it's a great movie. I knew I'd like the movie. I was blown away by how good this movie was. This movie was so much fun. Great ending. There's a stinger at the very, very end. And when you see it, you know that this movie should have come out in May of 2020. Okay. So the stinger leads into things that we've already seen in some of the previous shows and things that have happened. But really, a lot of name dropping. They talk about Captain America a lot, Iron Man a lot. Stark gets name mentioned here and there as they're having conversations and stuff. So you can tell they're in the same universe. Very good ending to the movie. Very, very good. Like I said, after seeing it, it really works. I highly recommend it for parents. If you're wondering, is it too much for your kids? It's a Marvel movie. There's some violence to it. There's a little bit of blood, not much. It's not gory. Language is very minimal. There's a few little language spots. There's no sexual tension of any kind in the movie whatsoever, so there's none of that. And if your kids can go see First Avenger or Iron Man, they can see this.
Good. Okay.
It's really good, and Scarlett Johansson is fantastic as the character. It's a great movie overall. So you will. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. I don't even think I'm overhyping it for you. I know you love Black Widow, and I love Black Widow. I think you're gonna love this movie. I think you're gonna really, really enjoy it.
I just have not had time to get to a theater, so I actually might just do it on Disney Plus, because then I can watch it.
Do it, yeah. Well, but I can tell you though, if you can find an IMAX or a big screen, this is worth seeing in a big screen.
Okay.
I mean, I know that traveling out of the Amish village takes a minute. You got to get the carriage and the horses ready and fed and down the road and stuff, but it takes a little time. So you can go to the kaleidoscope or whatever it is where you twist twist the thing and look in the as the Amish do. So yeah, but definitely go see a theater. Go to the theater and check it out.
Yeah.
Go take Brady and just go with you. Have a date night. You're busy. You need a date night. You do Friday date night. So we see it online. You and Brady go. And so instead of going to a fancy 3-hour dinner, go grab some Panera and then go to the movies.
Yeah, but this weekend we're hosting. This Friday we're hosting friends over. So
just open the door, let them come in, and y'all go see a movie. Put a post-it note up. Hey, drinks in the fridge. Please leave the bathroom door open when you're done. That kind of thing. And I mean, so
be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we should be fine. Let's get to some news. All right, so some fun stuff here, and this is, I know in weeks past we've done some fun stuff, and then we've done some not so fun stuff here and there, but you know what, fun stuff all the way around this time. Jen, there's a rumor that the Epcot monorail line is going to open very soon. I've seen this in multiple places. This is a rumor, by the way, so don't take it as critical fact.
It is not gospel, but I'm
not gospel. Not gospel yet. But something that is gospel, something that has happened, is the pavilion flags have returned to the Epcot entrance. They've been missing for a week.
That is
correct. And now they're back. And now for you may have even seen them. Maybe you didn't see them when you went, because they were only down a week or whatever. But the flags are back.
They were there when I was there.
So
yeah.
It could have been a weather thing. Hurricane Elsa, it did not do nearly the damage that we thought it might. It kind of, I don't want to say fizzled out, because I know there's some flooding in some areas, but it blew through and was fine.
The winds weren't really the issue with that one. I think it was, from what I understand from watching my favorite weatherman, it was the storm surge and the flooding, water.
Yeah, so all good there. Epcot Food and Wine Festival starts tomorrow, or if you're listening to this on release day, it starts today with all the new booths coming out.
Yes.
Nearly 200 chefs and dozens of food and beverage marketplaces scattered throughout World Showcase, signature dining experiences, chef demonstrations, and music concerts. This event will kick off the return of global marketplaces, including Canada, Greece, Germany, hops and barley, and Appleseed Orchard. And of course, last year we had the taste of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. This year we have the Epcot Food and Wine.
We have the full Food and Wine Festival. Thank
Yep, and
goodness.
The one thing I have to check though is Canada, because Canada in years past, I haven't had their cheddar cheese soup, and now they've got it back. The Canadian cheddar cheese and bacon soup served with a pretzel roll is coming back, as well as the Le Cellier wild mushroom beef filet mignon. They didn't have that at the Flower and Garden.
They
It was
did
like
not.
it was sort of a pot roast or something.
So disappointed. I was
so I'm saying in October, I'm totally hitting that's gonna be that's gonna be amazing. There's also a booth open up called the Donut Box, which you have donuts made with M&M, Snickers, and whatever. Sriracha Eggs donuts, donut of the day, strawberry smoothies. You can get Imperial coffee and Corksicle classic tumblers, and just Earth Eats. France is coming back. Germany with the gratin and the ham and the onions and cheese. Greece, Hawaii, hops and barley. India is coming out, and Ireland both coming back October 1st.
I love
when those booths are open. So their booths are open on October 1st. Italy, Japan, Kenya opening October 1st with Kenyan coffee barbecue beef tenderloin.
Yes.
As a coffee fan, Jen, I don't know if you've ever had Kenyan coffee, but it's good stuff.
It is. It's good.
It really is.
I do like Kenyan coffee.
October 1st, the Lobster Landing opening up with New England lobster tail with lobster bisque sauce, mac and eats. This is the mac and cheese opening.
That's right at my alley.
First, also looking at October 1st as well. Let's see everything. Spain is opening.
Spain. Okay.
October 1st. Opening up tomorrow is the Swanky Saucy Swine, which is pork rinds with pimento cheese and pork cheddar and blah, blah, blah. The Tangerine Cafe is also opening up. So we got a lot of these opening up. The Alps. The Alps is that new? Swiss cheese with Alpine ham, baby potatoes, and baguette. Blueberry almond frangipane tart with creme fraiche. I have no idea what any of that is.
Creme fraiche is really good.
Belgium opening up October 1st. Brazil opening October 1st. So a lot of these, and you may be thinking, well, what's open tomorrow? A lot of things are opening tomorrow. But we have a lot of things opening up October 1st. Yes. And unlike previous years when they've had the Eat to the Beats, where they've had artists that come in that are, as we've said, as you've like to make fun of them and saying 10 years past their prime. No, they're coming in. Hanson's coming in. Sticks, which is actually Stick. They've come in the past and things like that. They're not coming back this year yet. They're actually coming back with the local bands. It's great. I think it's awesome.
I love it.
I do. And I think it's great giving them a chance to perform like that.
Absolutely.
Jen, do we know anything about the Candlelight Processional? That's the question.
Not anything official. I mean, I can't imagine them not doing Candlelight Processional if everything else is back. But I have not seen anything official, though, about Candlelight Processional. And now, have you seen something that I have
not seen anything about the Candlelight Processional. I don't know anything about it. They haven't said anything about it. And as we'll get to the Epcot announcements coming later on in the show, no, I don't know if it's going to come back. I'm assuming that it will come back. Obviously, if not this year, then next year. But they may still be a little iffy about that many people gather. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. So, of course, some of the other big news that have come up is the reopenings of the resorts.
Yes.
We have All-Star Music. All-Star Sports. I know you're excited. All-Star Sports. I thought of you immediately, and I legitimately really did think of you.
I know you really did, because I was like, oh, great.
Port Orleans Riverside, Port Orleans French Quarter. All-Star Music opens up September 16th. Port Orleans Resort Riverside, the 14th of October. Resort French Quarter, 28th of October. And All-Star Sports, December 9th, 2021, which means on December 9th, all Disney resorts will be open. For the first time, and at that point, about 20 months, all resorts will be open.
This is
massive,
literally huge. And we've been waiting. And don't you remember we've talked, I think even on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Hey, whenever this happens, we know it's back. Like we have fireworks, we got the spinning candle, and now we will have all resorts. And availability was crazy. People are still coming to us for October, November, and we've been. I'm sorry.
I feel like everything is open. I feel like everything has opened up. All the resorts and everything. Like all the rooms have opened up and everything.
I don't know that they have attendance caps anymore in the resorts themselves.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. We haven't heard, but it doesn't seem like it. But oh my gosh, thank goodness.
I priced out probably 10 vacations over the weekend. People are asking me, hey, we're going, they're staying in Coronado Springs or Cribbing Beach and they want to look at Port Orleans or whatever. Only one of them was not available. And that was right around the first, because everybody jumped on the first of that week. But
early November's bad too, though.
And All-Star Music, though, the family suites are fantastic. A lot of people have converted to those because they're, for a week, they're about $500 cheaper than Art of Animation. Family suites.
And they were redone.
I love art. And they're redone. They're refurbished.
They're
refurbished. I love art, but if it's just me or just me and my small family, we might stay in All-Star Music just to save that money, because
Did Stephanie
I like the
agree with
All-Stars.
us?
No, she did not.
Okay.
We haven't talked about it yet. No, we're staying at Saratoga Springs.
Okay,
We're staying
there
there
you
at
go.
Saratoga Springs.
That's better.
And here's the thing. She even told me, she said, because my mother-in-law will not listen to this. She said, let's not mention French Quarter to my mother-in-law because she might be tempted to want to move to French Quarter because she loves French Quarter. And she was like, I want to stay in Saratoga Springs. And I was like, yes, you do. Because as of course we know, and I can't remember if we even talked about it last week, the deluxe resorts are going to get the extra hours in the evening times.
Right.
With the park closed at 9, we can actually stay up. They'll be able to stay until 10 or 11. And I'm like, we're not dropping out of deluxe. We're staying deluxe. I don't know how much deluxe we'll be able to do in the future. I have no idea, but
it's a good listen. If you got a good got a good rate, that's amazing.
We did. We got a great rate. 4 families all together in one and two bedroom.
1 and 2 bedrooms.
Suites. Yep. 1 and 2 bedrooms. So we're doing good there. The fireworks cruises are back. It is the private fireworks cruises, by the way. So that's kind of fun.
Parties.
Not the parties, but the fireworks cruises are back. And basically you can call this number, www something Disney, I don't remember. Or you can call your travel agent, pick us. And we can help you get a hold of that. But it's $3.99 for up to 10 people, and they serve you refreshments and things like that and all that good stuff. So you get some of that. And the Disney 2021 Wine and Dine 10K now sold out. The rest of I think the Wine and Dine opened up this week for sale. The virtual race, I think, opens tomorrow, I believe, because I was going to sign up for the virtual 5K, and it was not open yesterday. The rest of the races were, but not the virtual. So I think it opens up tomorrow. 10K sold out. The rest of the races, including the 5 and the other ones, are still available. So you can go there, run Disney, or call your travel agent. Pick us. And finally, the Boo Bash. The Boo Bash is selling out. That is the after-hours event. After-hours event for Disney coming in starting August the 10th, starting in literally 3 weeks.
Of the Halloween party. So.
Yep. Starting in 3 weeks, the Boo Bash is starting for Halloween, which is insane because it's mid-July and it's like the first week of August for the Boo Bash. So if you're wanting to go to the Boo Bash, the only dates sold out in August are the first date, which is the 10th and the 17th. All of the dates in August open. For September, the 24th of September is sold out. Everything else is open. For October, unless you're going to go the 17th of October, you're out of luck because everything else is sold out completely. Which, on one hand, it's like I'd like to be able to sell more tickets to my clients for that month. But on the other hand, I want them to sell out because I don't want this to be a
I
net
do
where
not want this to be like it because they had been overselling tickets. I'm sorry. They have been overselling.
Well, and this is huge because a lot of people did not go to after hours events. A lot of people, I mean, most people I know never went to an after hours event. They went to the Christmas party and the Halloween party, but not the after hours events. So they don't know what it was like going to an after hour event when you only got 5,000 people in the park and you're walking through at 11:30 through Frontierland and there's nobody there. Like I was riding. I remember I rode like Big Thunder by myself like twice in a row because nobody was there. And so this has got to be a big deal. This has got to really, the reputation is really depending on how the Boo Bash goes because they have just announced, of course, the very Merriest After Hours event, which is a very clunky name.
Very clunky.
But is the Christmas party happening. And that's going to transition us into what we're going to talk about. And that's going to be some Christmas stuff, Christmas time. So halfway to the holidays, Disney making an event kind of thing because Disney does that. What are you celebrating halfway to the holidays? Which, by the way, if you ever talk to your travel agent, pick us. And we call in for you to say, hey, I want to book so-and-so family for a trip. No matter what trip it is, no matter what we do, whether it's 6 hours at a resort, they're going to say, are you celebrating anything today?
Yes, they are.
They always ask them. I always look for birthdays. Sometimes the only thing I can come up with is, well, they're going to Disney and that's a celebration. And so they want to type in celebrations. And so don't be afraid to tell your travel agent because that, hey, we're celebrating whatever. I mean, I don't know. My teenager works at a paper mill and didn't get a paper cut for a week. Yay! I mean, just whatever. Don't be afraid to tell your people. Don't be afraid to tell your people you're celebrating something.
Exactly.
Birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, whatever. But Disney likes to celebrate. So we've got the Christmas season starting November 12th, 2021. Yay! And we're going to run through the parks real quick about what's going on. Let's start with Magic Kingdom Park, the very merriest after-hours party. You're going to celebrate the holidays in the very merriest way at a new event featuring character sightings, themed fireworks, tasty treats, and more. And it'll be happening in the Magic Kingdom where you can go and have a good time. It's basically going to be 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. on select nights. So that is 4 hours. It's not a 3-hour event. That's a 4-hour event starting November 8th through December 21st. Tickets go on sale probably in a week or so. Well, I say a week or so.
We don't know, but
I'm looking here on Disney's website, and it says next month, so they may not be available till early August. Which,
Yeah.
with any luck, they'll be on sale when we're all in Cancun on our agency trip. That's going to be fun.
Oh my gosh, I'm like seriously because we literally can't dial an 800 number. So,
but with that,
we
event
will
tickets
take care of you.
Yes, event tickets will grant admission to Magic Kingdom Park as early as 7 p.m. So you've got 5 hours in the Magic Kingdom with your ticket.
Yes.
Which is awesome. That's an hour more than you would get with the Boo Bash tickets. Now we're expecting these tickets to be along the same lines as the Boo Bash. Probably going to start at 149, 150, something like that. It's only 2 months. It's only about 6 weeks actually. So you're probably looking at a starting price of 150 or 160, going up to 200 depending on Christmas.
I mean, that would be my guess. Well,
yeah.
The Boo Bash started at
149,
129
okay.
or 39 in August. So I imagine it'll kind of be the same thing. Like in early November, it might be.
Right.
I'm assuming it'll be cheaper than obviously.
My guess is going to be November will start you around 139. First couple weeks in November, or right after Thanksgiving, it's going to jump up to about 149 or 159.
If they have it right over Thanksgiving.
Well, not over Thanksgiving, but after Thanksgiving, the week after
Thanksgiving, yeah.
And then the last, say 4 or 5 parties before Christmas, you're probably looking about 170, 180. That's my guess.
I agree.
And the reason they do that is because Disney wants to make money, and Disney's not going to sell a lot of these tickets. Right. That's the goal. Character sightings, Minnie's wonderful Christmas time fireworks show. You get after-hours access to Magic Kingdom Park and less time waiting in line for popular attractions. Holiday-themed overlays and Cinderella castle projections. Snowfall on Main Street. Included is holiday treats, ice cream, popcorn, and bottled beverages. Again, we've talked about the previous after hours where you would just stand in line and get ice cream and Cokes all night long. Themed food and beverages available for purchase. Holiday-themed photo pass opportunities also available for purchase. Special lighting, music, and more. So that's going to be your very merriest after hours event. But also coming to the Magic Kingdom outside of that event, castle projections will be there. Cinderella Castle transformed with cheerful projections, the seasonal decor, limited time treats. I'll be honest with you, I love the Christmas time Disney World. I love Halloween, but I love Christmas at Disney World.
The decor is beautiful.
Magic Kingdom at Christmas time is one of my favorite places to be ever anywhere. I love with the wreaths all the way down Main Street and just the castle, the trees everywhere, and all that. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. So looking over at Epcot now, they will be doing the Epcot, of course, International Festival of the Holidays. You can surround yourself with seasonal sights, sounds, and flavors during a beloved extravaganza, boasting themed holiday kitchens and a scrumptious holiday cookie roll.
I love the cookie stroll.
Now, I have not done the cookie stroll. Tell us a little bit about what the cookie stroll is all about, Jen.
So you can actually buy like a little souvenir cookie jar to keep your cookies in. Yes, but there are, I think it was 6 different cookies last year that you would go around to these different booths. Like one was inside the like festival center, and then there were other booths. And they're like all holiday themed cookies from whatever country. You know, there was one was like, I believe from Norway, and obviously you've got your ginger snaps, you know, things like that. But you could go around, you stroll around, you get your special cookies. You can put them in your little cookie jar. They were good cookies. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt, but you get to eat cookies. So what's wrong with that? That's
very cool. I love that, and I've heard about it. I've heard it's great. I've heard some cookies are awesome. Some cookies aren't as good, but you're eating cookies.
Of them
and they're not expensive. I think yesterday I heard they were like $2.50 or $3 each. So,
yeah, they're for the cookie stroll. They're not much, and then I think they're hoping you can buy the souvenir cookie jar.
Of course. You also, of course, get the International Yuletide Extravaganza, which is a joyous holiday tradition of the 11 World Showcase nations. Holiday kitchens, which you get seasonal recipes from around the globe. The sponsors, of course, the Advent, blah, blah, blah. I'll take that out. Who cares about that? Also, I'm looking at the Epcot Holiday Festival page, and I don't see a date on this, but when you go to happenings for Disney, like they released last week, when you click on the Epcot page and it says, enjoy the International Festival of the Holidays, and you click on that page, it actually is updated November 26th to December 30th. On this list, Yuletide Extravaganza, Holiday Kitchen, Holiday Cookie Stroll, Fun for All Ages, and Candlelight Processional. It's on the list.
If it's on the list,
it's on the
happening.
List.
So
it does not say anything about a date. It says temporarily unavailable. You can hear the candlelight narrators and blah blah blah. It's all on there. So it is on a list that's promoting the 2021 International Festival of the Holidays. So that makes me very encouraged about what's
very happy.
Very excited about that.
Keep an eye out for that.
Animal Kingdom, you get to experience the magic of nature with a holiday twist. Swing by Discovery River to wave hello to some of your favorite characters aboard decked out flotillas during the 50th anniversary celebration of the Walt Disney World Resort. Of course, the 50th will be running through this too, which is going to be awesome. The highlights include the Santa Claus Festive Flotilla. He will sail down the Discovery River, the Donald's Dino Bash Festival Flotilla, the Chippendale Festive Flotilla, and the Discovery Island Drummers Festive Flotilla. Basically, the ones you've seen, except they'll be festivus for the rest of us. Santa Claus will be in there as well. Plus, you'll have the holiday themed decor, the Tree of Life Awakenings Holiday Edition, where you'll see the tree shimmering and sparkling every evening with a heartwarming musical score. So that's going to be Animal Kingdom. Hollywood Studios, you can embark on a Yuletide adventure and create memories that you'll cherish all season long. Sunshine Season's greetings, you'll see a captivating projection show in the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Minnie's Holiday Dine. So, of course, Hollywood and Vine, every season she changes theme, so she'll be doing the Holiday Dine. The Santa Claus Motorcade, you'll get Santa Claus the Merry Motorcade, where old Saint Nick will travel up Hollywood Boulevard in his candy apple red convertible packed with a sack of presents. And for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration with an unforgettable finale featuring everyone's favorite snowman, Olaf. There's a lot of alliteration in that.
That's a lot of alliteration. And I can tell you, so if I could just talk about Hollywood Studios for a minute.
Yes.
Number one, I love the decorations in Hollywood Studios. They're so like kitschy and like adorable. And you use like that, like sort of 40s, 50s. I don't know. Like, look at Gertie. Like, she's so cute. Okay. If you're on a podcast, you can't hear that. Okay. If you're on YouTube, you can see it. Whatever. But, and then I have to say, I ate at Hollywood and Vine last time I was there. Food, so much better.
Good. I heard a bad report or two, and I'm hoping that was a one-off.
Better.
So good.
At least what I had was phenomenal. Brady enjoyed his. I am digging the family style. Well, I guess in this case, it's like a family style appetizer.
Right.
Yeah. Right. But I am digging this so much more than the buffet. So much better.
That's awesome.
So there you go.
Now, I've heard, I haven't heard bad things about Hollywood and Vine. I've heard one bad report. Somebody got sick, but I think that was just, I don't know, a one-off. Yeah. Otherwise, I haven't heard anything bad about Hollywood and Vine. People have said they've enjoyed it like yourself. And honestly, with a lot of the character meals, basically you go there for the characters and the food is just okay.
Food is there.
I've heard Chef Mickey is better. I'm hearing the Tusker House is better, which Tusker House was already good.
Tusker House is better. I just did it too.
Better? Good. That's awesome.
Better. And I did like Tusker House before, but I thought I think I'm just a fan of bring the food to the table.
I kind of like that too. Especially when the characters are coming around. I mean, obviously they're not coming to your table. Maybe just not yet. Maybe they will soon. But you don't want to be up, getting yourself some pot roast when Donald's walking through waving and there's your picture opportunity for your selfie opportunity, whatever. You want to be able to say hey and listen to the music and enjoy and not have to get up and like with our kid and those who have small children or those who have children with autism will understand this. A lot of times we have to get in a booth and like one of the circular booths or whatever, you got to box him in. So you got to put him on the inside or put him between us in a circular booth or whatever. If one of us gets up, the other's job is now let's keep him here. Don't get up. He's going to get more cheese blends his 50th. Come on. And so you're done. Stop. So you got to block him and keep him going. And so with them bringing to the table, that means
much nicer.
We get we get the food and not have to get up, which is awesome. Disney Springs, the Christmas tree stroll is coming back. Discover Christmas around every corner as you come across a collection of elaborately decorated Christmas trees spread throughout the neighborhoods of Disney Springs. Again, I have not experienced the Christmas tree stroll. I'm assuming that you have.
Yeah, it's super cute. And they did it, as I recall, a little bit differently last year.
I think they just had them in different places.
They had them in different places versus like a stroll, which is what it typically is. So, but yes, so amazing. And the trees are so creative.
Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar Holiday Takeover. Go to the little bar lounge for a fun holiday on its eye-catching decor and more. Let it snow. Flurries are in the forecast for the west side. In the evenings, delight in a magical snowfall, adding an extra touch of wonder to your holiday shopping. It's going to be snowing all up in Disney Springs, which is awesome. Finally, let's talk about the resort hotels. Maximize your holiday wonder by going to the resort's seasonal decor. Of course, everyone has a tree. Some are bigger than others. All-Star Sports Tree is not nearly as big as, say, the Grand Floridian tree, so you're getting what you pay for. But you get the tree there. The gingerbread displays will be back. The lobby's going to be decorated as well. The delicious treats with gingerbread cookies and savor specialty menu items. Gingerbread. No, let me see if I ran through this. Grand Floridian, Grand Floridian will have their gingerbread house.
Yes.
Contemporary has a chocolate display of some sort.
Yes.
Every year they have a huge chocolate display going
Amazing.
on. I believe it's Yacht and Beach Club. One has a like a chocolate carousel, and the other has like a large train set up, basically like
Correct.
a massive 8 or 10-foot train area set up.
Mhm.
Boardwalk, do they have a carousel as well, or Boardwalk has something else? Maybe a chocolate display of some sort. I don't remember.
I think it's been a minute since I couldn't visit it last
Well,
year. Boardwalk wasn't open, so
Right. The last time we were there for Christmas, or around the Christmas season at Boardwalk, we walked through there, I think, and they had a little gingerbread kiosk set up. It was decor everywhere,
Yeah,
but they had like a little area for selling gingerbread and stuff.
but
So
no,
theirs wasn't all out.
the carousel is either yacht or beach, and then the other one has a train display.
Yep.
Yeah.
And guys, it is worth going to these
It is.
resorts. It is.
It's
So if you're the
amazing.
Magic Kingdom and it's crazy busy, take an hour and a half and hit the monorail, go to the resorts, see the decor. You walk into the Grand Floridian.
Oh,
That smell, that gingerbread smell hits you
gingerbread
as
is
you
like
come
right
indoors.
there.
I know that Heather, quasi-producer Heather, hates the Grand Floridian. I'm okay with it. I know you love it, but I will tell you that we can all agree. You walk in there, that gingerbread, you just get
it
that
smells so
smell.
good.
It's
And
great.
but I have to say, Wilderness Lodge for Christmas.
Oh yes,
That
forgot
is
about that.
gorgeous. They have the
Wilderness Lodge,
tree and the decoration. Oh,
Yep.
I really do. I love Wilderness Lodge's Christmas decorations.
Animal Kingdom trees are amazing. Animal Kingdom Lodge trees
Mhm.
are huge. They're like 3 and 4 stories
Yeah.
high. You walk in there in these massive lobbies with these massive trees. It's the kind of tree that you have to really stand way far back to get a full picture
Yes.
of. There's no way you can just stand close to it and get a picture of it unless you're looking straight up, which is
Sure.
crazy. All Star Sports has their tree, and they have like socks and stuff on theirs, and like sweaty football gear and everything.
That
So there
sounds
is
about
this kind
right.
of this.
Yeah.
It's a locker room smell as you walk in, but it's authentic and it's great. I love All Star Sports. Which, by the way, that's gonna be the next on the refurb list. I know they were working on Magic All Star Music
Yeah.
to get it finished. I don't know if it's done or not. I know most of it's done.
I imagine it'll be done before they open, though.
And so when it opens up, the next one on their list would be All Star Sports to basically do the hardwoods or do the hard floor with the Murphy bed and whatever. And it needs an update. It really needs an update.
I mean,
Not that you would know.
not that I would
Again.
know. It's correct.
Again, Jen actually thinks this is a running bit we have about All Star Sports, and she's like, I don't know what that is and why you keep bringing it up
Yeah.
because it doesn't exist.
No, but I will say, I'm gonna say, my beloved Grand Floridian in the regular, and I typically stay villa, but whenever I'm staying in the regular ones, I'm like, this bathroom needs an update. Like it's like Grand Flow bathrooms needs a little bit of a little TLC. So I'm sure that that's coming. They just did the poly. They're doing the contemporary.
And they're finishing contemporary. So I imagine,
I
Grand
imagine
Floridian
that the
coming.
Grand is probably on the docket to start getting their buildings redone. Kind of like.
Yeah.
Like
Anything we missed for Christmas time? Of course, the holiday lights are not coming back to Hollywood Studios. They've only been gone like 6 years now.
6 years, yeah. There's people like, are they coming back? No, that place is actually the Streets of America no longer exists.
Exactly, which is kind of sad because I love Streets of America. But
I did too.
In its place, we have Toy Story and we have Star Wars Land. Sorry, Galaxy's Edge.
Which is and Toy Story always with the lights up. Typically, it actually fits very well into the Christmas theme.
Yeah,
because
it
like Jesse and Rex are like pulling the light strings,
pulling the lights,
stuff,
everything. I love Christmas. I love Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
I love. Like I was walking through Walmart yesterday, and they don't have Christmas stuff out yet. Give it another week or two. But I was walking through, and there was something this Christmas theme they had for sale, and I just thought to myself, I'm like, it's July. I can't wait for Christmas. I'm just excited.
I know, but it's the Hallow Thanksmas.
Yes,
it's Hallow Thanksmas.
Hallow Thanksmas.
Whenever it comes out.
That's going to be Walmart, basically. The Walmart Garden Center is Hallow Thanksmas as they're going from one to the other. So, yeah. So that's our show, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little look at the holidays for Disney World. And, of course, if you don't want to wait till the holidays, go to Disney World now. Aponostar Travel is your place to go. I guess I'd say they're the official sponsors because Jen owns the darn thing, and I work for the darn thing. So, sure, why not? Aponostartravel.com is where you would go to find all kinds of destinations there, folks. Like I said, we don't want to make the show an infomercial, but hey, we want to let you know that we do Disney and Universal and cruises and all Adventures by Disney and Mediterranean and all inclusives in the Caribbean and Australia. We can send you to Antarctica. It's $13,000 a person, but hey, we can go. On a 12-day cruise. I would totally go if I had the money. It would be incredible.
It's too cold for me.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for the fam trip. Are we not going on Antarctica fam trip? Is that not happening?
Yeah, it's not happening
for 2022.
I don't do cold.
Okay. Well, you don't have to go. You can stay on the ship where it's warm. I mean, the ship's it docks at Patagonia.
The ice.
You docked in Patagonia, and then
Oh,
you
wow.
take an excursion over to the actual land of Antarctica. So you can just stay where
Okay.
you are. So
I'm good.
good. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
gotcha. Jen, where can we find you to follow you in all your adventures and misadventures online?
Oh, at Upon a Star Jen, all platforms, and then at Jen_Novotny for my personal Instagram.
Perfect. And also, do you have a Facebook page, Upon a Star Jen, on Facebook, or just at all?
I do.
Okay, well there's
Facebook,
that too.
Instagram. I mean, I technically have a Twitter account, but you're not going to see me post, so
Yeah.
don't even bother.
So, don't find my Twitter; it's out there somewhere. But you can find me on Instagram at the Magic on a Dollar. Find me on Facebook at Magic on a Dollar and Disney on a Dollar. I'm going to be posting some great all-inclusive pictures from a recent trip that just got back from the Fives. They had the dolphin excursion, which looked amazing. Can't wait to do that. Like, they're riding dolphins. They're skiing on dolphins.
Awesome.
I'm like, I helped do that. Yay. And so you go find me in all those places. And of course, you can find us online at themsepodcast.com. That is our website. See all the show notes there and all the friends of the show there and get some contact information there. Also find us, of course, the MSE Podcast on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook as well. So find us in all those places. Merry Christmas, Jen.
Merry Christmas, Dave.
Don't forget to thank your Phoenicians.
Thank you for listening to the Main Street Electrical Podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at the MSE Podcast, or visit our website at themsepodcast.com. Be sure to subscribe, and may all your wishes come true.